Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Connection Show. Here we are again with another wonderful guest, another amazing reader. And tonight I have Amy. Amy, welcome to the show. Thank you so much for making time to come on the show.
Thank you, Linda. So nice to see you. I'm so excited to share this
Yes.
time with you. Yay!
You sound so upbeat and so excited. It's just so wonderful to have you on the show. That's what everybody needs, a bit of those energy now, isn't it?
we all need a bit of positivity.
You're very bubbly. I can feel your energy. I think we both are bubbly people and giggly people, so it's double power.
Oh, the viewers will be in for a treat.
It's kind of like lovely. Every now and then I get someone from Sydney or now you're in Melbourne, because mostly I have everybody from around the world, which is wonderful. But it feels a bit homey, like when I have someone in Australia. So it's just so wonderful.
Yes. It's the opposite. Most of my friends are in Melbourne, but ever since this COVID, I meet people from all over the world. So even though I'm not physically traveling, I'm meeting people from all over the world, which is great.
I feel that that's one of the thing that's come out of this pandemic, isn't it? We all connected globally closer than before.
Yeah.
And it's just so wonderful. Yeah.
It's so true. And, when we connect with people around the world, we realize there's so many commonalities. Yeah. Even though, we're different, but we have so many common things in humanity. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Which makes it so exciting.
And it's because we're all human after all, right? We might have different experiences, but like the core feelings of human essentially is still the same. We all go through motions of happiness, sadness, anxiety, worriness. We all have those fundamental emotions.
Yes.
So share with us a bit about your update, what you're up to and what you're doing now.
Yes, certainly love to. So I've been keeping myself very busy. So I'm in the midst of writing my first Mexican cooking book, as well as a memoir combined in one. Finishing off my course in leadership. Still have my two beautiful boys, at home doing remote learning. So that's interesting. So, and exercising, yes, I'm still glad that we can go out and exercise and take in some fresh air.
Oh, yeah. It's so important, isn't it?
There's so much to do.
Yeah, it's so important that, we can still keep exercise and have fresh air, and that's how it helps us feel grounded at the same time as relaxing. Yeah, that's so good. Yeah. Okay. So tell us a bit about Amor, Mexico. Why Mexico? You don't look like Mexican. Have you lived in Mexico before or something?
I've been to Mexico on a holiday and I loved it. It. We took the boys. This was 7 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah, beautiful people. We stayed in Cancun, and at that time, no one spoke a word of English, so we had to brush Spanish. But
wow. Yeah. And so you come back, and is that how you started the restaurant? You love the country, you love the food. I'm just assuming. I'm telling your story for you. I should let you tell the story.
That would be the logical way, right?
No, there's got to be a more special way for Amy.
It's really funny, many people ask me, "Are you Mexican? Is your husband Mexican?" And I came up with the perfect answer. I said, "No, but I'm 0.05 tequila."
There you go.
I think I'm an accidental business owner, really.
How cool is that?
We've had our business for 16 years now.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So, long time. It started with my husband. And at that time, he came. This is when my son was only one. And we just
Right.
So
Okay.
Young couple. And he said, I'm ready to do my own thing. And, you know what love is. Love is like wine. But I think that is life as well. We do what we love.
Yes.
As a spouse, the best we can do is to see happiness for our loved ones.
Oh, that's so sweet.
So at that time, what's the worst thing could happen? We
Yeah.
lose our house.
Oh, wow. Very brave, very brave. So is he from Mexico?
No, he's Chinese.
Okay.
Chinese Vietnamese, and
Right.
how it came about was during university,
Yeah.
he worked in a Mexican restaurant.
Ah.
And he fell in love with it. Yes.
Oh, wow. That's fascinating.
It is very interesting.
Mm,
Yes.
mm,
So
mm.
that's how it all started. But I always
So he went to a
say,
restaurant, he fell in love with the food, and then he started learning to cook the cuisine.
yes,
Oh,
during
wow.
university, but did his corporate, he was in IT, traveled the world,
Oh,
and you came
wow.
home. Yes.
How fascinating. That is so cool.
No, so I can't cook. I'll be honest. I love people, so we make a good team.
There you go. One cook, one serve. That's perfect. Wow, that is so fascinating. And that is such a good example to share with everybody that, you know, if you want to do something, just take a leap, you know, just take the step. How wonderful. Congratulations.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and what's more special is that you're able to support him, like you both are on the same journey, you're both on the same dream, which is so precious because, you know, very often it gets a bit tricky, a little bit difficult, isn't it? When one partner has one dream and another partner has another kind of dream. So how special
Yes.
is it that you both could work on that and achieve and live the same dream? How wonderful is that? And now it's been 17 years. Wow.
17 years, and we've been married for 20 years. I know.
Oh, wow.
And we're still
Congratulations.
in
20
that.
years is a long time, right? Because not many people can last 20 years marriage these days.
No.
So that is wonderful.
Thank you, Linda. Yeah, every day's a new day.
Oh, it's so lovely. So you both don't go back to your corporate job now? You both are on the restaurant full time now?
Correct. Yes.
Wow.
And, you know, in the past, 16 years, I
Mm.
feel whenever we grow as a person, our business grows. And I see it every
Oh,
5 years, there's
right.
a new phase.
Yeah. And that's
third phase.
And that's exactly why people invest into personal development, isn't it? When you grow yourself, your business grow with you. And that is so true. It's so true, isn't it? And that's what I say, that because I focus on self-leadership.
Mm.
So everything is about you. So my message is, without you, there's no your family. You know, without you, there's no your business, you know, and without you, there's no your dream, you know. And so that's why we need to work on ourselves. And it is so true. It's so true. When we grow, our business grow, our dream grow with us, our vision grow with us. It's just so amazing. Congratulations. Lots to be congratulating. Lots to congratulate. The business, the love of your life, the marriage, and the children. Oh my goodness.
It's a busy life. But
It's so wonderful that everything worked out for you. It's so amazing. It's so good.
It's a team effort, Linda.
Yeah, yeah.
As you probably can appreciate as a businesswoman, one thing we learn is we can't do it alone.
No,
We need to work as a team, whether with our with our employees, even our customers.
Yes,
Customers are part of the business.
yes,
When they feel they're part of it,
yes,
everything just flourish.
yes.
Not always easy, but it's worth it.
But we're all part of a whole, aren't we? That's what I share in the book, is that, you know, we all contribute to our part. We all do our part. And that's what makes the whole universe complete. And that's why we are all as one. And that's why connection is so crucial, isn't it? Connection is the basis to everything. You know, we are all connected one way or another. So in a book, I share that, you know, the farmer grows the food, the vegetable, the fruit. Then someone got to pick it, and the truck driver's got to take it to the supermarket before we can purchase it, before you can cook it at the restaurant, before the diners can sit down and enjoy it. So definitely teamwork in a global level as well, isn't it?
Yes, and and I remember one of the many quotes, you know, in one of your book, because I love quotes, you know, and I specifically remember, because every job is important, everyone is important.
Yes, we all play our part. Yeah. Yeah. So talking about the book, I'm curious then what inspired you to pick up the book?
You know what? It's such an interesting, coincidence. I never said there's accidents in life.
Right.
You know, one thing, I've been brought up with a family. We're very open and transparent. Do you know, Linda, you and I, we only met for 8 weeks, but we somehow,
Wow.
we connected so easily. And how I got to meet you was through a mutual friend. And a few months ago, I made the decision to write a book because I had this idea and it's been nagging me. But I said, oh my goodness, I don't know how to write a book. And I thought, what better way than to speak to authors, right? So I contacted this mutual friend of ours and I said, I need to speak to some authors. Who do you recommend? And you were the 5, and he knows a lot of people, right? And he said, you need to, so me being me, I reached out, and of all the people, you were the one who gave me the most simple, direct, effective answers that I need. And I loved it. And that's how I said, oh, I like this person. I'm going to read her book.
Well, thank you for sharing that. I didn't.
Do you know, instead of the other way, usually people read the book and then meet the author. I read the author, then I read the book. And
that is so clever of you. That is so clever of you. Thank you for sharing that. Otherwise, I wouldn't have known.
I think one of the powerful things about humans is we do have a need, and it's natural to connect, and all we do is just reach out. That's it.
It's so beautiful. I just wish everybody do what you do, just reach out and connect so easily and so freely. And that will make everyone so much more happier.
Yeah.
Then I'm curious, is there a favorite chapter or story that you resonated more with the book then?
Yeah. With all your chapters, what really resonated with me was chapter 8.
Oh,
even though it was connection to finance, but the particular chapter was on learning. And it was just so beautifully, your book has so many layers, as I'm sure many viewers who's read or who's been on. And what, even as a parent myself, and I'll tell you why I love learning. Prior to being a mother, as you can appreciate, a traditional Chinese, I was very achievement driven. So it was just to get the A+. I was just number 1. But and I specifically remember I changed my purpose of learning was when my eldest son was only 5. He was in prep and he was sitting at the back of the car.
Right.
And we were driving. I drove him to school, and he said, "Mum," and this is when he was only prep, so he's only, "Mum," he goes, "Mummy, if I don't get A+, do you still love me?" And I still choked up now. And I went, now, first of all, I was like, okay, how am I going to answer this? 2, I said, I must be not doing something right as a mum. Honestly, for a child to say that. And so from then on, so he's 17 now, so for the last 12 years, I learned with purpose. And after reading your book, another level of understanding is learning is great, but until you apply it and you can help someone, then that will really come in full circle. Yes.
Oh, thank you for sharing that. That is so true. That is so wonderful that you get that. Because I think we can get distracted very easily in achievement, can't we? We want to aim for the A's, we want to aim for that outcome, but in so doing, we forget our process, we forget our journey, and most importantly, we forget our joy, our purpose. Why did we do it to begin with? Why have you embarked on this journey to begin with? And that is just so important that you share with everybody, especially with some of the viewers. One of the reasons why I do this show is because there are many people in Pakistan, in South Africa, who reach out and want to get the book, but they can't. Amazon's not available there. And I have many other authors or show hosts who say, oh, don't give too much away, you know, you want people to read your book. But I think deep inside, I also want to share parts of the book with those people like who can't purchase the book. And yeah, that is so wonderful that you share that. Thank you for sharing that. That is so beautiful. What are blessings that, you know, you realize that so early when he's only 5, that means he hasn't started school yet. And so that is perfect timing where, you know, you could focus on your purpose right away rather than wait until like 10 years later. So that is just beautiful timing.
Yes. And at that moment, you know, at that moment, my heart kind of sank. It skipped a beat and I said, oh my goodness, what I have been brought up, actually unconsciously, you know, pass it to my child. You know, and that broke my heart. And it would become a catalyst for me to learn with purpose. Learn with purpose. And now, you know, now I'm 45. Oh my goodness, you know, 30 years later, I read your book, I have even a deeper understanding. It is that not just to learn with purpose, but what do we do with it? How can we share it and make it better? You know, and I always say, whether it's through my business, through my relationship with friends, you know, I'm very simple, Linda. Yeah. Everyone I meet, I wish when they leave, after interacting with me, they feel a little bit happier. They feel a little bit better.
Wow,
and
that is so beautiful. That is so beautiful. Yeah. And it's just so amazing, isn't it? How at such young age, he was able to ask you such deep questions because he hasn't even started school yet. And he already been able to feel, not only he's able to feel it, he's able to articulate it as well. And it's just incredible. You must have a very intelligent son.
Thank you. I
and
think
he's so intuitive as well, isn't it?
Oh, very
to be able
intuitive.
to, yes.
And I think that is one of the things I learned being a parent is children are natural genius. They all have their own talents and gifts. And even all of us as adults, there's an inner child in us. And if we're blessed to meet people, you know, great authors like you who are able to create that space and we can just blossom naturally, gee, this world will be such a better place. It really is. Yeah. And it's never too late. Never too late.
Never too late. Never too late.
Yeah. Then after reading the book, you know, it made me realize or reassured me, you know, life is not just about business. You know, you have the 5 things, right? The 5, you see my hand, 5, right? Your friends, your family, your finance, your fitness, your fidelity. You know, we don't have to have all 5 of them at the same time, but just to have them in, you know, in our life and to refocus. So that really helped me. And also to have the courage, you know, to, as much as I love talking, sometimes, you know, me as a person, I may not always feel comfortable to ask for help, right? But the message, or one of the many messages is when we want something and you're willing to ask, someone will answer it. And so, yeah, I went back to the institute and let them know that I was interested to finish off my course. And somehow, thank you, you know, I'm being mentored by the head of the department. So that's great.
Wow,
so that's refocusing.
Yeah.
And also, I don't know if I told you this. Oh, now I am. I'm telling everyone now. You know, and, you know, obviously writing a book is a totally different game. And, you know, and I've never studied journalism, but I have this story in me. And by studying, you know, your online course, finding your author's voice, oh my goodness, it made things so simple, so easy, so effective. Now, I may not have finished the book that I intended, but I wrote my ebook within 2 days.
Wow, that's incredible. Congratulations.
It was just coming, so
wow, that's amazing.
So take action.
I'm so pleased that the course helped you so effectively. That's amazing. Yay.
It is amazing. You're amazing.
Thank you, thank you, thank
I was
you.
like, oh, yeah.
Yes, everything I do, as you would see in the book and the course, it's all
Mm,
about simplicity. Simplicity is what leads us to action, lead us to execute. When we
mm,
when we think of things so complicated, it really prevents us from taking action, and it's just so hard to execute, and that's why people get stuck. And so I have learned that, the simpler it is, the easier it is for us to take action, and the quicker it is that we can achieve our goals. So I'm so pleased to hear that. Congratulations.
no,
That's
you're
so
most
wonderful.
welcome. Yes.
That's so great. Like, you read the book, you redefined the purpose in learning, you took
Yeah.
action to continue your course, your leadership course, and then you
Yes.
write your book, you take
Book.
action to write your book. Now you finished the ebook. Oh my goodness, what a powerhouse. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Actually, 2 weeks to be, when you think, I know you for 8 weeks, but in the last 2 weeks, the last fortnight. And,
Wow.
it just shows, when we know what we want, we'll do it.
Yes, yes,
It's about the inner drive, the intrinsic motivation, which,
yes,
you mentioned.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yes,
And it
yes.
can be fun. Learning
Yes.
can be fun. It is fun. Yeah. It's
Yay,
fun.
congratulations. Yay.
Yay.
That's so
So good.
beautiful. That's so
Mm.
good. So much to share with our audience. I hope that would really, give some hope that, in case anyone who is listening, you have some projects that you're working on, when you put your mind to it, and if you need help, just ask, exactly like what Emmy say. You just never know. Thank
Yes.
you again for coming on the show. Thank you everyone for watching and listening. If you like to get an introductory chapter of my book, you can get that on my website on lindaduong.com.au. And if you have read the book and you'd like to be on the show, please get in touch. I would love to have you on the show. Thank you once again, Amy. It's so
Thanks,
fun to have you on.
Linda.
We'll
Oh,
catch you
lovely.
soon.
Bye.
Bye for now,
See ya.
everyone.